Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or wherever you may be in the world. Welcome to the inaugural Good Names for Bands lists that me and my esteemed colleague Nathan here have been compiling for the past several years, which we'll get onto later in just a moment's time. I think I'll leave a little space here to make a cool little intro sound and something with a graphic time.
From now until the end of time, we'll stay in your kitchen and talk shit.
So that was your graphic, we've been inspired to make a
very long list.
A very long list, and a podcast version of it that's going to be a maximum 20 minutes long because neither of us can be arsed. So we've seen stuff with in the past on Twitter go viral, such as a man with a list called that had about 7 entries on it with shit like Hatman and
shit sig.
Unworthy entries. I'm going to block my phone there with cans so it doesn't look like I've not prepared. So we've decided to cynically cash in on our long friendship and of compiling this list together, which began. I'll let my esteemed colleague Nathan tell you the origins of the list.
Thank you, Phil.
Nathan, our correspondent over there.
I'm not going to talk like a TV presenter. I'm just going to talk like a normal person.
It's probably a good idea.
We started this list 5.5-6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Not intentionally. It came about by spotting a headline on a newspaper that I thought was an extremely fucking good band name. Mm-hmm. Immediately sent it to Fionn. And now it's 5.5 years and about 5,500 entries later. That's not even an exaggeration either. It is literally thousands. Yeah. And we've wanted to do something with them for a long time.
Sell them for a tenner. That didn't work. So
no. Yeah, fake band T-shirts as well. We tried. We do have a couple of them.
We do have a couple which you will see upon in future episodes, no doubt.
But yeah, we're not wholesaling them yet. So if this takes off, then we'll let you know.
Yeah. So fucking watch it
and wear it.
So there was the Great Bin Collection scandal. But I think what sort of really inspired the list was the subheading, which sort of double whammied it. The Great Bin Collection scandal, wheelie bin trauma.
Yeah.
So you can't, when you've got 2 starters like that, how'd you go wrong?
Well, that's the covers band, isn't it? That's the covers band.
Yeah.
Of the Great Bin Collection scandal.
Doing with the members Wednesday Addams and blue bin first, brown for compost. And there's another one, a favourite early edition of ours. Was inspired by a Dutch waitress in an Italian restaurant,
mm-hmm.
who we nicknamed the Parmesan Terminator because she sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger and she came bearing Parmesan.
She did. More specifically, do you want some Parmesan? That wasn't supposed to be Arnie. That wasn't supposed to be Arnie, by the way. That was supposed to be our impression.
Look, we've discovered over the many years of doing it that it's not a game. This isn't for fun. This is very serious. You've got to take this seriously. People who try and force their way onto it with trying to come up with things never works. No, it has to be
spontaneous.
Off the cuff and just you have to. I don't know. There has to be some form of inspiration to it, doesn't there?
Well, what I've noticed is when we tell people about it, because it is a good topic of conversation when you've had a few beers in the pub. The first thing people do is try and think of something to go straight onto the list, and it's always shit because they're just sat there thinking like, let's think of a really good one, and it never happens. It's always spontaneous things you don't mean to say, random billboards, headlines, shit on the TV. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found there's a lot. BBC News used to be like staying up till 4 a.m. watching BBC News used to be a fucking fountain of lists. Lithuanian border nightmare. Vanuatu Surfing Association.
yes, fucking.
Come on.
How are they not already a real band?
Yeah. In the Manchester indie scene, if there's not a band,
Yeah, no. That or a fucking Hawaiian band.
yeah,
A surf band with
live
fucking.
from Honolulu. Another great band in the endless quest to monetize this list came from your dad, Nathan, Mr. Alan Hodd, who is in the other room right now, smoking marijuana. He came. I think it was one of the very, very rare occasions where he could see him thinking about it for a good 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, this was like just when we were first starting it as well, wasn't it?
I think this might have been the first time we told him about it. When he came home from the pub and he sat at this very table, and they said, and they just his eyes lit up as like vegan bomb squad. You can have that one. And then and it was his birthday like very shortly afterwards. So I remember I bought him a T-shirt that cost about £3 with a vegan bomb squad in like metal band letters.
Yep, like Napalm Death stuff. Right?
Yeah. Tofu death.
Get that on the list.
There we go.
See, that's how it happens. It's not the best on the list, but
we've got better. We've got better.
You get the idea.
In the coming episodes, don't we?
Alright, Daniel Craig.
No. Next time on. No, so he's so I bought him the T-shirt and he's took it to I don't know what gig you're at, but he took.
I think it was a festival.
I took him to so he took it to a festival. He's wearing it, and then there's some fella at a bar. Who are you, mate? I've never heard of them. What do you mean? Never heard of Vegan Bomb Squad? The class.
Yeah. And then they're just googling it, like, I've never heard of these. I'll save it in my notes. Oh, you better, fucking brilliant, mate.
So there's some fella somewhere who's been for the past 5 years trying to find Vegan Bomb Squad to no avail.
Yes.
As well, of our time of doing this, of our many years of doing the list, there's always strikes me there's for two for me different types of lists that always provide perfect fodder. Which the first is if you get the holy grail of lists would be the festival lineup, where you would see 5, 6, 7, whatever all together. The most recent example I have of this is in Malta, which I'll put on the screen somewhere. Editing.
There.
Now, as struck me when I saw this van parked on the other side of the road,
This van.
was how far down the list Fresh Authentic Germany are. Now they should not be. To me, they're a top billing band. They're
They're headliners,
they're
aren't
headliners,
they? Yeah.
Whereas I think Cold Drinks have got away with one. Well, ignoring Cold Drinks, you've got Artisan Bratwurst, you've got Homemade Schnitzel.
I think I saw them on the introducing stage at Leeds one day.
There's Handcraft Mayonnaise, which as previous teenage boys, we've both handcrafted some mayonnaise in our time. There's Maltese Pork, which speaks for itself, really. Bread, simply Bread, big socialist band.
Yeah.
Bread.
I think there was a band called Bread.
That wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck 'em then.
Yeah. It's the covers band.
Yeah.
Just B.R.E.
Be Red.
Yeah, because every time you go into a charity shop and you look at the record, there's always the sound of bread
Oh well.
in every fucking charity shop.
Yeah. Is it not a bakery you're going into now?
No. No, it's just you put the record on and it's just the sound of the bread baking in the oven. That's all it is.
Right.
The sound of bread.
For murderers and people who can't
Yeah. I'll probably edit that bit out because that was shit.
Now it's staying in. Yeah, and that's the festival lineup. Now, the concert, there's my favourite though. You always get good ones on holiday when you go on.
Oh yeah.
But the finest, the crème de la crème of list origin is always menu mistranslations.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you go the further afield you go, the better they get.
Yes.
So these three are all from the as of yet to be recognised Socialist Republic of Transnistria or Pridnestrovia and the breakaway Communist Republic of in Moldova, where Sheriff Tiraspol play football, which are Toast from Your Childhood, Grandma's Horn, and Anti-Divorce Zucchini, which all yeah.
Was that all on the same menu?
All on the same menu, yeah.
Fucking hell, what a menu. Oh, I want his burger and chips.
And now I've ended up with now I'm stuck without divorce. And there's and there's other stuff as well. You got biryani heaven, not technically a mistranslation, but it was funny to me at least.
Yeah, you don't see that in a curry house over here, do you?
No.
It's just biryani.
Yeah, biryani Satan.
Yeah.
Yes. Go on.
It's alright. I've not really got any. I mean, I have had some over the years of band names that have spawned out of fucking badly translated menus, but the couple that come to mind that are my favourites at the minute.
Incoming episodes when we've got organised.
Yes. And we start writing down where we remember them from, because I can't fucking remember any of mine.
Yeah, we've in the 0 hours of preparation we've made to do this. We've discovered we need to do a lot of preparation. So, in coming times we'll get better.
Yeah, it's more just like having a beer at the pub at the minute, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But not being at the pub, drinking Corona.
Yes.
If you want to be our sponsor, you can be, because I've just got it in. Free advertising.
We'll sell our arse for money.
Get the label in.
There
you go.
No, they're not paying us, fuck them.
But yeah, one of my favourite ones at the minute was when I was on holiday in the States last year. I was in Georgia. We were driving down this road and there was a sign that said War Hill. Now I don't know whether this is old like Confederate thing or what, but that was the name. That was the name of wherever
this
we were.
This podcast is not an endorsement of the Confederate States of the United States.
That was the name of the place that we were going past, and then there were some golf carts just parked up because there was obviously a golf course on the other side.
That does surprise me.
And that spawned golf carts on War Hill.
It's just
it's as simple as that.
How'd you get the inspiration for that?
Well, you know,
how'd you come up with stuff like that? It's like
perfect.
Einstein for Tesla.
How many people have said the sentence "golf carts on War Hill"? Fucking no one. That's who. So it's a perfect fucking band name.
People have said those words, but not in that fucking order.
And my other one, which is again, when I was looking through the list, I couldn't remember where the name came from, but it's very funny, which is Sausage Addicted Kookaburra. For those of you that didn't hear that, because Fionn laughed over it, that was Sausage Addicted Kookaburra.
Will the gentleman with the sausage addicted kookaburra please move your vehicle as it's blocking the Australian cricket pitch?
So yeah, I couldn't even begin to start where describing where that one came from, but it's on the list from some point in the past, and it's very funny. Yeah,
I have done this before. So I periodically send the list to Nathan. We both have it on our phones, so we can both add to it as we see fit. Not about telling each other, of course. That'd just be rude. But there's been plenty of time where I've woke up regretting my previous nights of drinking. Most Wednesdays. I've sent you the list, and then in the morning, what the fuck? I've just got a message off you saying, "What the fuck's this?" That was an interesting edition of mine yesterday. But that's getting edited out because that was shit. So leaving our first possible feature of this list, whatever this is.
Band name list podcast.
Yeah, the Good Names for Bands List podcast. That's a catchy title.
Yeah.
Also, what we do, another feature we both like to, I think we're both big fans of is the both about band name and album title combination. Which, if you've seen episode 47 of Hot Water's Green Room podcast, you'll already be familiar with the Bungalow Boys with their first album, Fuck All Upstairs. But yeah, so we've got a few good ones of them, and I think we're going to try to make one of a week. So Nathan,
hello.
Yes, the album titles of the week.
Well, this one, this was text to me the other day.
No, it wasn't. You came up with it.
No, it was. They sent it to me because they were at like a first birthday party, and they were like
going off.
And I was like, hope you have a good day.
I hope you've got enough gear in it.
And so I asked them how it was, and they said, yeah, it was great. And then they followed it with what I think should be Sum 41's next album name. And they went, yeah, it was great. It was an afternoon of dinosaurs and snotty children.
Oh.
I thought that was a divine pop punk album name.
Yeah, proper. Oh, we don't care. We're like, we're different.
Maybe Sausage Addicted Kookaburra could have the next album as Dinosaurs and Snotty Children. They're definitely going to be on at Slam Dunk in the next couple of years, aren't they?
Or if anyone out of Jurassic Park gets done for nonsense. Perfect.
Fucking Sam Neill, I'd like a word.
Excuse me, Mr. Goldblum, what's on this hard drive?
We are happy.
Oh,
Good. That's our audience in the background, by the way.
It's filmed in front of a live audience.
Yeah, it's not canned in from 1920s fucking laughter. This is live.
From 1950s.
Critical clapometer.
Get that on the fucking list.
Critical clap. Oh, nearly pause the video.
Fucking hell. Critical clap. Can't even fucking say it. So yeah, I've also been thinking recently about some really bad real band names.
Right.
But are actually good bands.
Oh, right.
And then vice versa.
Oh.
So with the bad names but actual good bands.
I'm trying to get
Some of these there is a dog here.
There is a dog. Let's get the dog for YouTube points. Look at the dog.
There he is, Chester Barkington, more like.
Oh, it's so shit, it's good. Right. Oh, Lincoln Dog Park. More like.
Right, going down now, pal. You were just there for the camera, mate.
There we go. Yeah, we've got to
Sorry, pal.
monetize the dog.
Yes. So I'll get you a treat in a minute,
Monetize
mate.
the dog. That's not a bad name.
That is not a bad band name.
Anyway, go on. Sorry.
So yeah, good names. Well, actually, no. I've put this on the wrong side of the list. So, do you remember do you remember the band Creed?
I do remember the band Creed.
They're really fucking...
Of the worst Super Bowl halftime show of all time, fame.
Yes, them. Well, anyway, I found out what they were originally called recently, and I can guarantee that they wouldn't have made all of them really bad music videos and made that...
I don't think the Vulture Authority YouTube channel is in a place to make comments about bad music.
Anyway, before they became famous as... Sorry,
it's too far away. Go on. We can readjust the camera here. We're not pretentious about it.
So yeah, before they became famous as Creed, they were originally called Naked Toddler.
Oh dear. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's
used to be in that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so yeah, that was their original name.
That's not.
I mean, Creed's not a great name.
It's better than Naked Toddler.
It is a bit better than Naked Toddler. Yeah. There's no fucking Lost Prophets there.
No.
That was also shit.
That's right. Prophets with an F.
And also, have you heard of the band that's a metal?
I'm going to get you in a bit more, so.
I can just move up.
There we go.
And also, have you heard of the Ned Flanders heavy metal band?
I've not heard of the Ned Flanders.
They're a real band from somewhere in the States, and they all dress as Ned Flanders and have the fake tash and the glasses and everything. Google them. They're going to appear here now.
Yeah, we'll do it, yeah.
We'll get a picture of them. They're a real band.
They would do fucking well in Northern Court as well. Oh, I like drinking brew.
Anyway, their band name is Oakley Dokley.
See, that's good.
That's good, but they're a metal band, so why aren't they called Shred Flanders?
Oh, you see?
Why?
You see?
Why aren't they called Shred Flanders? That's such a fucking wasted opportunity.
Oh, that is as well. Oh, you see? Yeah, ever black terrace. That's shit. But yeah, it's not always a perfect science. Sometimes we're not good at it, but Shred Flanders, you see.
Yeah, I did actually come up with that one after I saw it, and I thought heavy metal, Ned Flanders. Fucking Shred Flanders.
They are missing it. Oakley Dokley. If it's like a fucking banjo band, you'd be found.
Well, they might have a banjo. I've never listened to them. I'll let you know about that one.
For next time.
Anyway, moving on to bad names, but good bands. So I also found, when I was looking at the Creed one, I found a couple of them. The Beastie Boys were originally called the Young Aborigines.
Oh, well.
It's not.
It's a bit.
Beastie Boys is better.
It's a bit cancelable. As well.
I don't think they were going to be singing songs about sabotage with a name like that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to have to look at this one because I can't remember it off the top of my head.
No, that's fine.
But the Red Hot Chili Peppers,
yes,
before they became famous as the Chili Peppers, used to be known as Tony Flo and the Miraculously Majestic Masters of Mayhem.
That's fucking shit.
Yeah.
So, but there's loads of obviously. I think our shared favourite band, Green Day. I don't like. If you look at it on its face, isn't that good of a name? Is it? Really?
Not great. They used to be called Sweet Children. I just know that one because I'm a bit of a sad cunt. Which is also not a great band name. No,
neither of them are good, are they? And like, you might fucking disagree because you've got a Dave Grohl bedspread on your bed upstairs. But yeah, Foo Fighters don't like that either. It's no.
To be fair, Dave Grohl doesn't like it either.
Oh, right, doesn't he?
You know.
Oh, right, no. Well.
So, if you want to come on and share that on this podcast, Dave, you're more than welcome to do so.
Next time with Dave Grohl, probably not. But yes, well, I think we'll leave it there because we've done quite well to say we've not prepared all this that we've been planning all months.
It's a very DIY setup. You should see what the camera's on now.
If you subscribe on Patreon, there will be exclusives in the future. But I'm going to put a picture of our high-tech spec on there.
Here.
So yeah, here.
We'll get better at this.
Yeah, we'll get better at this with. I was gonna put that. I'll put it on Patreon this evening. But this evening is like 3 weeks before it's gonna come out. So
yeah, it's 2019 here. There's no pandemic yet.
What's a pandemic? Yeah.
Not even had COVID-1 yet.
Where's it? 19. But I'm sure most of that outro will get edited out. If you've suffered through this long, thank you, and please do not consult a doctor about your clear mental illness. Yes, so thank you for your time. We'll do outro music, Nathan.
Okay.
Outro,
what we're doing now?
Do an edit that doesn't cost any money.
Yes.
Outro.
Yeah, we'll put some Creed over this. Not Naked Toddler.
No Naked Toddler.
Disclaimer there. No naked toddlers were hurt during the making of this podcast.
I think we'll leave it there before we fucking libel ourselves up.
Or end up in prison.
Or prison, yeah.
I'll probably edit that bit out, actually.
Possibly. Goodbye.
Adios.